Okay, another Diablo 4 content. This is my Pulverize Druid, level 98. This is a little bit niche build. I'd say better than Grizz Rage Pulverize builds. What this build offers is you don't have any single target issue, you don't have any spirit issue, you don't have any vulnerability issue. You have all around decent defenses. As you see, my bear form armor is 8.8k, wolf form armor is 7.8, and human form is 7k. Around with Ursin strength we have 10k HP at level 98. And character stats, as you see, we have 47% crit chance, and we are using shapeshifter glyph. This is actually around 67%. Our crit damage is extremely high, 450, and this is optimal. And we have 45% crit chance from here, so we have around 500 crit chance, crit multi, sorry. And our vuln is a bit low because Druid doesn't have any vuln stuff. And before we start, we are gonna using Pulverize Vine Shear because I hate melee builders in this game. There's tons of AoE crap on the ground. You wanna get your spirit back, etc. So I'm not using Storm Strike, but Storm Strike is a lot better than Vine Shear. Pulverize is your main skill. Bloodhowl is for the spirit and fortify stuff. Cataclysm to spread your poison with Tempest Roar. This build plays with Tempest Roar just because you get envenom buffs, so you get a lot of single target damage. But you can play without Tempest Roar. I dropped it at around level 90. This gives Arta 2 ranks, so your Pulverize is gonna be 13 with this. 13 again? Oh, I don't have any fortify probably, that's why. It should be 15 now, yeah. So you can play this build without any uniques, just this, but this gives 4 pulverize, this poisoned stuff, so you get more damage. So I played with this stuff till level 90, then swap this. And abilities you're gonna use is Vine Shear, Pulverize, Wild Impulses. And people say Druid Pulverize levels really bad, but I highly disagree with that. You get Abundance Max, you get Clarity Max, and you get Ancestral Guidance Board as a second. Druid levels really, Pulverize levels really fast. Whatever people say, they talk bullshit, don't trust. So this, and Vigilance, Spam Bloodhowl, 1 point in Bulwark for Unstoppable, and Hurricane for vulnerability and poison stuff, Hurricane duration, and Cataclysm for the vulnerability and sucking the mobs. And Stone Guard, you can get envenom on the amulet, but Stone Guard works all the time. I say Stone Guard is better. So envenom, and you benefit from quick shift because you shift between wolf and bear a lot. You get natural disaster 18% more damage because you shift back and forth a lot. And you get Ursin strength. Ideally you want bestial rampage for more attack speed and the permanent 30%. They both give same damage, but Ursin gives more HP. And I find being in bear form 2.5 seconds is a little bit annoying. Wolf form is pretty easy because you Bloodhowl and your right click is wolf form anyways. So Spirit Bones, Awareness, damage reduction from elites, Awareness for the crit. This is not that super efficient because you have so much crit anyways. You can get any other stuff, especially max life is really good. And we bound with deer, I guess. What is this? Probably deer, I don't know. And fortify stuff and extend the duration of ultimate because you want to suck mobs and poison mobs a lot. And aspects, attempts are here. Like I said, you don't need it. Get this, spec out of this stuff to another stuff. Unstable Fury just for the +4 pulverize damage. And you want Storm skill cooldown here. Ideally I couldn't get it, but Pulverize is Earth skill, Disobedience, classic stuff, Earth skill slow because you want to get crowd control perks, etc. Pulverize Shockwave, Crit Wound, Close, Willpower. Amulet movement speed cooldown reduction is pretty mandatory. Then you get either Envenom or Stone Guard or Quick Shift. And this is your Edge Master retaliation. The more fortify you have, the more damage you gonna do. So get fortify generation here. Fortify generation at least 1 ring. I have 2 in my rings, and what is that thing? So it's not ideal. And I'm gonna link it's in the description, but let's look. Paragon stuff. Paragon start shapeshifter, get 20%. Oh, I'm not using shapeshifter for some reason. I was testing something. And get shapeshifter. Shapeshifter gives you 20% crit chance whenever you shift forms. Second board is inner beast, that solves your spirit problems a lot. That second board is earth and sky. Your third board is spirit, and you get these, travel these to get crit multi stuff. Spirit on thunderstruck board, this is not just effect cataclysm, so not important. I just got it because passing down here. Fourth board is earth and devastation and fang and claw. Fifth board is survival instincts, and as you see exploit. And sixth board is ancestral guidance. As you see, I took every damage multiplier nodes because you are extremely tanky, and I have 9 points left, and other 9 points gonna be here. So I get 1, 2, 3, another 300 armor. That will boost my armor to around 9.5k probably in bear form. So you're gonna be super tanky. And let's see how the builds plays. And I'm just gonna say Diablo 4 turned into a Diablo 4 Barber season. I'm not using Barber. Most important heart you are using is enemy pulling enemies, and this defensive heart. Pulling enemy here, defensive skill heart here, and vicious heart every 5 seconds or core skill here. I'm using consumable. I'm talking a lot faster because I wanna test another build. I'm a little bit of bored of playing same build, and as you see, I drink normal crit stuff. For playstyle, what you wanna do is, I mean, these mobs are not important. You can pulverize them down, but for the ideal gameplay, you want to shift back and forth forever. And you want to right click every 4 seconds to get this buff, 45% crit damage buff. Let's suck the mobs in, poison them all, wound them all. And this map is absolutely garbage. I don't even remember this map, so let's see. Activate Hurricane for spreading poison and make enemies vulnerable. And you kill it. We going back, really? We don't have portal here? No. Again, awesome dungeon design. Strikes back. Ambush. By the way, you are perma fortified with this build. You have so much fortify generation and such. And the more fortify you have, more damage you do. You right click, get tons of generic damage buffs and crit multi. You poison enemy with this hurricane or cataclysm. And I don't know where to go, probably here. So main idea is shifting back and forth, right click every 4 seconds to get the buff. What a trash map, man. Whatever. Man, this map, this dungeon design is awful, man. Like, why I'm walking back? You don't get shrine while you're representing your build because no one understands shit. You don't use barber because we don't understand shit. I'm just saying to other big content creators, please do not use barber. Please do not take shrine while clearing maps, so then we can understand your build is really good after season, or BP your build works actually without barber or not, because that's really big issue right now. I don't understand. I'm watching the build guys, but I don't understand jack shit because everyone using barber. We don't understand anything if your build is strong or not with barber or without barber. Do we have levers as well? Yes, why not? As you see, Cataclysm swags mob to you because of the heart, or even next season you wanna use Cataclysm with storm skill cooldown reduction on your glow to get more poison and venom stuff. Okay, boss fight. Boss fight, we don't have barber, by the way. I'm gonna showcase our pulverize damage. You're gonna start with Cataclysm. One Vine Shear, one Pulverize. Whenever boss not get wound, Hurricane. Here is your single target damage, and this is the build. I'm gonna put link in the description. As I said, you don't need Unix. I played without Unix till level 90. As you see, I'm gonna post the stuff so you can play the build. I think this is a lot better version of the Grizz Rage. Like I said, you don't have single target problem. You are not using some shit like Barber. You don't need it. You are defensively strong anyways. You have so much armor, so much defense. You can take, I'm gonna take another 600 armor because of the multipliers, etc. You poison them with Hurricane, you poison them with Cataclysm. Bloodhound is awesome. You are perma fortified, so you can use sapphires, etc. These are my damage stats, as you see, tons of stuff, and this is my damage defensive stats. Damage reduction from elites, damage reduction from vulnerable, damage reduction from close, damage reduction while fortified. If you want to get into, I clear 80s pretty easily, but I swap my armor to this and swap spirit bond to maximum life, my ability swap, and I swap shapeshifter to territorial. And for the skill tree, I spec out all the points from Stoneguard because it's 3 from amulet. I swap this to less damage taken. I swap these to either petrify or debilitating roar to reduce enemy damage. And that's it for the video. So at least I recorded something before I swap the build, so people who are interested can watch. See you guys.